headed back into the office this morning, and I wanted to take this opportunity to discuss with some of you who might find this interesting, especially if you are in this space, the idea of social media and gun channels. Nothing has happened to us. We haven't had any issues or warnings or threats, but it doesn't take but every couple weeks or couple months we'll hear some story about, I won't name names because I don't know these people, but X company or X group has a Facebook page or YouTube channel or Instagram channel, and their channel or page got deleted without warning. And so and you see this as a running theme. I'm driving over some potholes. If you see this as a running theme, it always kind of goes the same way. It's something like X channel or X page was deleted. It had X number of subscribers or followers, and this is bullshit and this is whatever. And then you'll see there'll be a big drama, and maybe X company or X page or X channel will get on bended knee and try to get their channel back. And sometimes they succeed and sometimes they don't. And what I think a lot of people don't understand is that if you succeed in getting your channel back, that's actually the wrong play. Now, what I'm about to say is probably not going to be believed by a lot of you, especially some of you who are looking at, channels or people or groups. Let's say, for example, on our Facebook page, we have over 200,000 people, I think, that follow us. That's a kind of a carryover from when Facebook was really big. And, honestly, now it's not. And that's a point that I will circle back to. So, for example, right now, we have, 800 some people on our YouTube channel. And so if you're listening to this, you'll either listen to it on podcast or on YouTube. And let's say YouTube deletes our channel for violating their terms of service. We already decided a long time ago that we will not appeal that. We're not even going to bat an eyelash. We would just, John 1911 YouTube channel deletes, and we would just create channel 2, and we would send out we'd make a post on our website. It'd go out in the newsletter, and the people that follow us, they would see it and they would resubscribe, and we would just march on. People that maybe notice that we're not on YouTube might go, hey, what happened to John 1911? And they would go find us and realize there's a channel 2, and they would subscribe. My point is, if we or you have a social media property that you don't own, and some hippie group or communist group out there gets you deleted, and you have 300,000 people, and it's terrible because your whole business, oh my God, nobody can find me, nobody can, I got to start over, and then you get your page back. Well, that's not a win. As a matter of fact, think about this. You got your page back at 300,000 subscribers. How much worse is it going to be when you get deleted at 500,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers or 2 million subscribers? My point is, if I have a page or a social media property, and you, as a consumer of our content, don't follow us enough to realize that we're not there, or don't resubscribe to channel 2 or channel B or whatever, how much of a fan were you to me of our property, of our work to begin with? Was it really important? At what point does a subscriber count really become a vanity metric? Because just like on Facebook years ago, Facebook was huge. We still have over 200,000 people on Facebook, and we don't reach squat of those people anymore. And I've even debated, those of you that follow us on Facebook, I debated even just shutting the page off. But we got some feedback from people, and so what we decided to do is generally everything I post to Facebook links to our website. So the idea is to draw traffic to our website. YouTube, the idea is to drive traffic to our website, not build a YouTube channel. Because the goal is to create a customer base or user base or listener base or viewership base that we own. What's the name of our business? John1911.com. What's the name of our website? John1911.com. What's the name of our Twitter handle and Instagram and all of the stuff? It's John1911. And you put .com behind it and you can find us. What's at the tail end of every one of all of our content? Whether you're reading an article, at the bottom it says John1911.com. At the end of a video, if you would like to, reach us or watch more content like this, go to John1911.com. What's my point? My point is, I am using YouTube as much as they are using me. YouTube is the largest, biggest video game in town. I'm just using them as long as they're letting me use them. It's free. Why not? That's where all you guys are. I mean, you're not on Pornhub. You're not on all these other places. You're not on Full 30. Sorry. My goal is to get you on the John1911.com. And I'd rather have 100 true readers or 1,000 true viewers than 300,000 vanity metrics that realistically you're not seeing my content anyway. You're not commenting. You're not interacting, you're not really following, and if we get deleted off of one of these social media properties and you don't even notice, I don't care if you don't notice. I mean, you're not that important to me, and obviously, we're not that important to you. So I guess my point is, if you're looking to get into this game or get into this space, and how do I market a gun channel? You gotta start from the idea that you need to be independent. You need to diversify. You need to not hold yourself hostage to the whims of, these companies in New York or California. Sure, if they're big, they're players. If they're the largest game in town, use them. It's free. Use them. How many of you found us because you're on YouTube? How many of you found us because you're on Facebook? Great. Didn't cost me a dime. And if a small percentage of you continue to follow us on, our website, that's a win, So go forward, make your content, be you, be happy, be the happy warrior. If my advice is, if they wipe you out, just start a channel 2, change some links, march on. I wouldn't even react to them. Don't care. You'll be better off for it in the long run. You're just chasing your losses if you get a channel turned off and then you beg them to turn it back on. It's just going to be that much worse later. Anyway, remember, it's all about shooting guns and having fun. Everybody, have a good morning.